say, I, the Duke of Daiwa, the most famous member of the King's Court, advise you to accept our reward.
The most famous Duke of Daiwa knows what he's talking about. Choose a reward, wise one. What's going on? What's all the dust about? I have enough to dust without all this commotion. The wise one is refusing a reward from our king. If he doesn't want one, why force the reward upon him? He said he didn't need anything. Royal duster, don't you have dusting to do? Move along.
My loyal servant, I wish you to be rewarded.
Truly, sire, I can think of no way to reward me. I have everything I need.
You have everything you want?
I have everything I need. Health, family, and work, of course. What else can I ask for?
Wise one, you have not convinced me. You shall choose reward, or I promise you, you will wish you had.
Very well then. I see you have a chessboard. Do you understand the game well?
Oh yes, chess is my game. It's a game of strategy, which I always win.
Very well then. I ask only this. On the first square of your chessboard, give me 1 grain of rice. On the second day, give me 2 grains of rice. On the third day, give me 4 grains of rice. And the following day, give me 8 grains. So, your majesty, for each square of a chessboard, take twice the number of grains of the square before for 64 days. Rice for 64 days? Did I hear right? He asked for 64 grains of rice. His request is as simple as he is. As simple as he is.
I wonder how much rice that is. It does not sound like much to me.
Why don't you ask him, my king?
Ask him, my queen, you do realize that I am the great king of the corn. Do you not?
I do.
My servant simply asked for a few grains of rice. This is insane! This is inane! I should not need to be concerned with such trivial matters. Wise one, your complicated request is most simply granted. My grand superintendent will arrange the delivery.
Majesty, the Queen is right. It is the only sane thing to do.